History is controlled by the best storytellers. Whoever convince everybody else in their story controls power. So basically history is controlled by great artists and maybe horrible people. So I started as a painter. I was really interested in the paint as a material. I really wanted to build up this kind of like thick things. I think I wanted them to move. I think maybe it's like my attention span or something. I like dynamic things. I like movement. Well, I think in the earlier work I was interested in this idea of ownership of one's own body, your name, your body, your fingernails, your hair. So I really wanted to work with a bodybuilder, like how they sculpt their body and control their body. And because before I think it was you film yourself, like you're in your work, like there's so much of video art was like the artist was part of. It's like, is that you? You know? No, I want it to be completely, I want to be kind of removed from that. A big part of it is that I like the gesture and the action and to create a situation. It's like an experiment and you kind of frame the situation and then you kind of step away and you let things do their thing. I so enjoy the look of people when they're like kind of are excited about seeing something in this kind of sense of surprise. And also just to bring it back, I mean, it's also the idea of having like a social space. You laugh together and then you get uncomfortable together. And are they laughing? Are they not laughing? Is it like horrible to laugh at? There's no air and it smells and like whatever. I think it's nice to kind of bring things back to like this kind of very basic physical matter. I think my work before has always been interested in this cause and effect. So, for example, in Bowls, Bowls, Souls, Holes, I've combined a real space, a bingo hall, with a fictional space that I constructed in the studio. Kind of forced them together to create this bigger kind of picture of cause and effect. For example, a melting glacier in one part of the world and a bingo hall in New York City. And things that are really hard to visualize in a way or understand the real kind of how we're all part of the same planet. Glue them together artificially, create this kind of synthetic continuity. When I did that film, there was more separation between what's fact and what's fiction, and who do you turn to for fact and who do you turn for fiction. And these days it seems like it actually is going the other way around, so it's really confusing. It actually makes me want to stop and really think about, really reassess the way I make my work. Art is not activism and art is not journalism, and I'm not sure what it is. I just know it's not these things. Should artists then tell facts? And then what kind of art would that make? It might be pretty boring.